It goes on the track, boy.
Pineapple Fanta with a splash of activist while you sipping so much.
Yo, what is going on, you guys? Ghost187 here, and for today's video we actually have another tips and tricks video, and in today's video we are going to be covering how to get the nuclear medal a lot easier, and kind of some strategies and some main pointers of how to get yourself a nuclear. Now at the end of this video I feel you guys will definitely have a solid ground as far as what you need to do and kind of the strategies you need to take as far as getting yourself a nuclear. Now, but before I get into the tips video, I first want to say I'm going to be trying to go for the Doom RC. Now Doom is a pub stomping team with about 68,000 subscribers, so they are somewhat of a bigger team. Now they actually kind of are looking for content creators. Now I feel I have a pretty good chance of joining Doom as a content creator, just for the fact of maybe like channel of my size, also the consistency as far as uploading, and also my commentaries aren't half bad, so I feel I could have a pretty good chance of joining Doom, and that's kind of why I am making this video. And just in general, you guys may be seeing some more videos here in the near couple days or so. So guys, let's jump straight into the tips and tricks video. So the number one pointer that I could give you guys is running non-lethals. Now what I mean by that, don't run Raps, don't run Wraith, don't run Mothership, any of those high kill streaks that make people leave, or just kill streaks in general that can go off and just get a lot of kills, because people tend to leave. And the kill streaks that I could tell you guys to use, or the score streaks that I could tell you to use, is the UAV, counter UAV, and also the hater. Those three are like insanely awesome, and if you can cycle them real quick, it is just amazing to see how easy it is to get a nuclear. Now what I could say also is running the specialist combat focus. Now you get this person at level 22, but what it does, it kind of just doubles your points for about 15 seconds or so. So let's say you're on like the B flag or something like that, you're capturing the B flag, you get 2 kills on the B flag while you're capturing it. That is 800 points right there, let alone if you capture the flag, then that's another 400 points. So I mean, it is really easy to stack your points really high if you have the combat focus up, just for the fact of if you go off with the combat focus, you can find yourself almost overlapping haters. Like I've almost did that before, where I've been going so off where I've almost overlapped the hater before. So I would highly recommend using combat focus if you guys are trying to get nuclears, or just an easier way to get nuclears. I'm not really saying you have to run that specialist, but that is probably the best specialist to run if you are trying to get your first nuclear or whatever. As far as kind of playing with members, honestly, playing solo, I like to play solo, but if you guys are trying to grind for that first or second nuclear, I know it's always the hardest to try to get your first couple of nuclears. What I would recommend is just joining a party. Playing with 1 or 2 other people is definitely the most ideal position you guys could do, just for the fact if you guys can literally run UAVs, counters, and haters, all 3 you guys, and you guys are going off on the other team, you will find yourself getting a nuclear very, very quickly and easily. Now the one downside to that is make sure that the people you're playing with actually live in the same kind of country as you. Now I've played with like other people from like the UK and stuff, and a lot of times I do actually lag, and that's the main reason why I can't really play with friends from other countries like Australia and all that stuff, is just for the fact that I lag a lot with them. So honestly, find the people like kind of that live in your country, party up with them guys, and you will definitely find yourself kind of, you know, getting those haters, getting those counters, and also those UAVs. Now the one thing that is the most annoying right now in this game is the amount of people that are taking down the kill streaks or score streaks. I find myself running UAVs, counters, and haters, and they are just getting taken down like right off the bat. So that is definitely one really annoying thing. Now as far as perks go guys, if you're running versus a team that is somewhat of a good team, I would highly recommend using Ghost. Also, the second option I could probably say is maybe like a flak jacket. I find myself getting grenaded from across the map so many times, so Ghost I feel is probably the best perk one, and maybe flak jacket as the best perk too. As far as perk 2 goes guys, you need to run scavenger. Like, you can pick up other weapons and stuff, but that just makes it a lot harder on you. So if you're trying to get the nuke, obviously you're watching this video for the fact of you're trying to get that nuclear, run scavenger guys. You get that at level like 44 or something like that. So if you guys don't have that permanently unlocked, or you're a higher level, I would highly recommend permanently unlocking that, going over to the next prestige. Now for perk 3 guys, it really does not matter. I run gung ho, or you guys can run tactical mask. Really, it honestly is your own personal preference. Now as far as guns go guys, this is the a big tip that I could tell you, is using the guns to the right maps. Now I find a lot of people trying to get nuclears and they're using a totally weird gun for the map that they're playing on. Like they're using an SMG on a map that's really kind of, you could say, a long distance map. Like they're rushing the B flag when B's like almost in like the mid dead center of the map and there's just a really long distance between the B flag. So I would highly recommend using guns like assault rifles are honestly really good in this game. Like they're really good at close ranges and they're also good at long ranges. Some good assault rifles, the Shiva, Man of War, the M8A7 is my baby. So I love the M8A7. That gun is so overpowered and good. So honestly, if you have the M8A7, I would highly recommend using that gun. But guys, that is kind of going to be wrapping up the video for today. All I just wanted to tell you guys were a couple and a few pointers as far as getting yourself some nuclears. I hope this video definitely did help you guys out. And if you guys want to comment down below how many nuclears you guys have right now, that'd definitely be pretty cool to see where you guys are at as far as nuclears go. Right now, I only have 3, but I'm definitely going to be trying to grind out some more for the weekend. I hope you guys all have a great Thanksgiving, just for the fact this video is going to be uploaded on Thanksgiving. So guys, peace out, and I hope you did all enjoy.